the Shockers with the most one-sided victory of his now 11-year tenure at Wichita State, winning by 52 tonight over UMKC. Coach, obviously a lot of good things happening. What were you maybe most pleased with tonight?
Well, I thought in the first half we were really crisp, shooting the ball well, passing it well, moving well. Not quite as much in the second half. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the Henderson State game, but not as bad. We weren't quite as bad with the basketball. But we went from 15-4 to 11-10 in the second half. So we got to figure out a way to not be sloppy. And it's hard, when you've got so many guys you got to get in the game, and you're worried about minutes, and you're worried about getting everybody in, and you don't want to have play guys too many minutes, but you want to make sure everybody, your core guys, are going to get some minutes. We had some interesting lineups in there, but in the end, I think we accomplished that, and most importantly, we got to win, and we were injury-free. So, College of Charleston's a very good basketball team. I've already started looking at them because I think they're going to be really good, and they won tonight. I heard Greg Lansing and Indiana State won by 25 tonight.
They were way up the last I saw.
At Indiana.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm so happy for the Sycamores and Greg Lansing. So,
I was going to say, you're mentioning the lineups and the combinations tonight. One thing we pointed out toward the end of the game that I think people could overlook is that with Marcus not playing yet, and right now C.J. Kaiser's not playing, those are the next two guys, along with Zach Brown, that have had the most experience in practice and so forth playing the three. So Rashard Kelly played a lot of three tonight, and it just speaks to, again, his maturity and the fact that he's learned all the positions and knows what everybody's supposed to do out there.
Yeah, and Austin Reeves played some three tonight as well. Landry could play the three. We could have a three-guard lineup with Landry and Samaje and Connor in there. So, and we'll probably do that real soon. But the bottom line is we played well. It was a good win. That's a new bunch that Kareem's got over there. They're young. They lost 4 or 5 starters off a team that played in the CBI last year and won 18 games. So they're redoing it.
I thought also, to give them some credit, I thought they really tried early to really get after you defensively. They were very aggressive. They were getting up in you, and I thought your guys did a good job of handling that initial pressure and so forth. Yeah,
that may have been what they played so hard. They really did. I think they ran out of gas a little bit midway through the second half. They're probably not quite as deep, as us. And as a kid, I remember watching the Celtics, and I love the Celtics, and Robert Parrish and Dennis Johnson and Larry Bird, Kevin McHale. I would look at the box score, and there were times where there were 8 guys in double figures. I loved that. They were so balanced, and so it was very hard to who are you going to stop tonight. We had 2, 4, 6 guys in double figures tonight, and Austin Reeves had 8. So pretty balanced.
Well, and nobody hunts their shot. Everybody looks for one another, unselfish. 26 assists, which is a record for one of your teams.
Is that right? 26 assists, and it could have been more. We got a little sloppy. We missed some rollers in the screen and roll. Early on, those guys were popping and they were knocking down their jump shots. So then we stopped looking for them on the roll. But in the second half, we had some guys open, but we just were a little tentative and sloppy with the ball. But all in all, how do you complain? 61%, 57%, and 78%. I'm sure on the radio show on Monday we'll have, well, I guess we don't have a radio show. They'll be complaining about the free throws or something.
As well as you shot from the three-point stripe, once again, 56.5%. You dominated inside. 47 points in the paint to only 4.
I don't think I've ever seen that 47-4 in the paint. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a stat like that. So that's good. We got the ball inside. We definitely had a size advantage and a maturity advantage in the post.
You mentioned a much better challenge coming up on Monday night with Charleston, and Earl Grant, of course, has been your assistant. One of the things that really stood out about them last year was they had some nice defensive numbers, points allowed, field goal percentage defense, that type of thing.
Yeah, and they know our system with Matt Breyer, his Dobo, and Earl Grant being with me for 6 years, 3 at Winthrop and 3 at Wichita State. There's not going to be many secrets. We don't know them nearly as well as they know us, so they're coming in with a very talented team. It's a team that will probably go to the NCAA tournament. I think easily a top 50 team, if not a top 30 team. So they'll get better because he's going to coach them up, and it's going to be a real ball game. We're going to have to play very well.
And they're odds-on favorite to win their
Absolutely.
Their league.
We've got 3 or 4 teams that were playing in the non-conference that are overwhelming favorites. College of Charleston, Florida Gulf Coast, South Dakota State, and there may be one more.
Who put that schedule together?
Yeah, we put it together when we were in the Missouri Valley Conference.
Wow.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Let's not take for granted an impressive win tonight.
Yeah, we'll take a 52-point win anytime.
All right.
Thanks,
Coach
guys.
Gregg Marshall
Yeah,
joining
well
us,
done.
presented.